Hello and welcome back to the UI build-up videos. This time we are going to talk about RAID frames and setting the UI for raiding. Basically what you see here is my RAID frames compared to the previous one with the party frames. They are a little bit less white, but they are exactly in the same position. What you see here is you got the damage dealers and you got the tanks and healers all marked up, which is not really that big of a thing. Some like it, some don't. Again, I like it a lot and it comes with the default frames pretty nicely. Another thing that I usually switch between raid and party is I got the health remaining. I can go to none to get the blank one, health lost, or percentage. Sometimes I like to use the percentage more. You know, a little bit less space taken compared to the big numbers, but that's not a big deal at all. Anyway, again about the placement a little bit. They are here on the right side. You can have them wherever you want to. This is just what I prefer. Again, I'll show you the weak auras, why they are over here, and why do I have stacked everything here. I'll just put it down here. So you got my healing weak aura set up over there, and again I got my cast bar over here. Underneath it, it's just easy for me, easy to keep track of everything. I like to see my cast bar underneath the frames. Some people have it over here or over here. It's like just personal preference, nothing else. Another thing I want to show you is my DPM. Raid warnings and the bars, I have them, they grow in here and downwards. First they're here in the middle, and then when the mechanic is coming closer it moves over here and it grows downwards. So always the one which is coming next is at the top of it. You can have them whenever you want. For me it's just easier to have everything around my raid frames. It's easier to keep track of them, and it's easier to have like all the important stuff at one place, so you don't need to look around your UI all the time when you want some specific information. About the raid cooldowns, I have all the healing cooldowns here at the top. I got well, healing cooldowns, then I have innovates, blessing of protections from paladins, and the tanks cooldowns also. The tank cooldown thingy is not a mandatory thing on raids, especially. You don't really need it that much, but I just like to keep it on track so I know if they are missing something. I do it with exorcist raid tools. You got the raid cooldown set up. You can go to appearances and select what kind of templates you want and all that stuff, but I'll go over that in a different video. This isn't about them. Again, then SCADA details, recount, whatever you want. I just have it here in the top left corner. I never look at it during pulls, so it's just on the way somewhere else. It's here, hidden on the top left corner, and if I need to check something after a pull, it's easy for me to do that. But the whole idea of this is to understand that all the specific information when it comes to raiding you want to keep close to each other. So basically, as you saw before, I have my Holy Priest weak aura here. I got my cast bar underneath my bars. I got my DPM warnings underneath them. It's really nice to have everything at the same place, which is very important when you build your UI the way you want it. Keep all the important information close to each other. But there is nothing else actually to talk about in this video. All the similar stuff that in party frames. This is just showing how they work in a raid environment. Next videos are gonna be about the ERT, exorcist raid tools, about setting all the CDs you wanna see and stuff like that. And there we're gonna start going over all the general stuff, and then at the end we're gonna make a longer video about building your UI just the way you want it, and what's important, what you need to think about when you make it, and that kind of stuff. So we will continue in the next video. Thank you for watching. If you need something, just let me know in Discord or in YouTube or in game, wherever. or if you have any specific questions about anything, I'm more than happy to help you out. Anyway, that's it. Continue in the next video. Have a good one. See ya.